Imagine stepping onto the grand stage of Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York, the heart of the U.S. Open, where tennis legends are made, and the bright lights can either lift you to greatness or expose every crack in your game. For Emma Navarro, a 23-year-old American, this moment has been years in the making. Her journey is not one of sudden fame, but of steady, patient progress, one step at a time, with each moment adding a new layer to her craft. Navarro's story is not the usual tennis fairy tale. Unlike many who burst onto the scene, bypassing traditional routes, she took a different path. She spent 2 formative years at the University of Virginia, honing her skills, both on the court and in her mind. In a sport where players are often expected to peak early, she chose the road less traveled. It's a road paved with determination, self-reflection, and an almost forgotten art of steady, measured growth. Her performance at this year's U.S. Open has been nothing short of captivating. Navarro didn't blaze through the tournament with overpowering force. Instead, she advanced with a quiet, confident craft. Her game is a blend of light, quick footwork, clean and elongated strokes, and, most importantly, a calm, composed presence that resonates with a sense of maturity beyond her years. In the quarterfinals, she faced Paula Badosa, a formidable opponent, and with a delicate drop shot on the final point, Navarro secured her place in the semifinals, winning 6-2, 7-5. It was a moment that showcased her well-schooled technique and strategic mind. This season has marked a significant breakthrough for Navarro, a player who prefers to be quiet in her head and stays away from the limelight. But now, the spotlight is on her, and she's handling it with a grace that suggests she's been ready for this all along. "I thought being on the radar would be more of a scary thing than it actually is," she admitted earlier in the week. "Now that I think I'm here, it's not so bad." What's remarkable about Navarro's rise is how she's done it on her own terms. She isn't just another player riding a wave of early success. She's a testament to the value of taking your time, of earning your place. When she left the University of Virginia in 2021, she didn't rush to the big leagues. Instead, she took on the challenge of low-tier tournaments, places like Liepāja, Latvia, and Tyler, Texas. It was in these out-of-the-way stops that she built her game, layer by layer, shot by shot. "I just really took things one thing at a time and wasn't in a rush to get anywhere," she explained during the first week of the tournament. "That's what I knew would give me the most confidence." Navarro's approach was deliberate. She made a pact with her childhood coach, Peter Ayres, who had guided her since she was 11. They agreed to give it 2 seasons. If she didn't prove herself by then, they would reconsider her future in tennis. But there was no need for that conversation. In her first year, Navarro climbed from number 463 to number 143 in the world rankings. By the end of last season, she had broken into the top 40, and now, after this remarkable run at the U.S. Open, she's poised to crack the top 10. Each match has been a learning experience, a step forward in her education on the court. "In the past, I've seen choices on court, like taking the ball on the rise or moving forward to hit a forehand as opposed to moving back," she said this week. "Those have been choices in the past. Now, I see those situations as less of a choice and more of, like, I have to take this on in this way." Her friend and fellow player, Jessica Pegula, noticed the change in Navarro earlier this year. "I was like, wow, she's actually going to be a serious threat," Pegula said. And Navarro has proved her right. She's won 49 matches this year, showing a steep learning curve that has been nothing short of fascinating to watch. At the start of the year, Navarro reached the 3rd round of the Australian Open and left the tournament with a sense of excitement about her evolving game. By the French Open, she was confident enough to make it to the round of 16. At Wimbledon, she shed the last remnants of self-doubt, defeating big names like Naomi Osaka and Coco Gauff to reach the quarterfinals. "I know this isn't the last time I'm going to be in the quarterfinals of a Grand Slam," she said. "I know I'll be back." Now, as she prepares for her semi-final showdown with Aryna Sabalenka, Navarro stands as a symbol of what it means to truly earn your place in the sport. Her journey is a reminder of the value of education, not just in the classroom, but in the methodical, curious exploration of one's own abilities. Navarro has taken her time, and in doing so, she's shown that sometimes the best things really do come to those who wait.